Magic happens within you. It's not found outside in some hidden secret, nor in things people try to sell you as shortcuts. Magic is cultivated inside, quietly, patiently, during the moments when life challenges you most. It's not about waiting for the perfect conditions but realizing that the perfect conditions come when you start acting. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you truly believed in your ability to create the life you dream of? Not a vague hope, but a deep, unshakable belief. Most of us lose that connection over time. Doubts creep in, challenges overwhelm us, and we begin to question everything. But here's the truth. Your power to create is still there. It's just waiting for you to remember it. Picture yourself standing in the middle of a storm. The wind is howling, the rain is pouring, and you feel lost. Now, imagine in the midst of that storm you find a single match. It's small, fragile even, but it's enough to light a fire. That fire is your belief. That fire is your yes. And when you protect that flame, nurture it, and let it grow, it can guide you out of the darkest storm. But here's the catch. Many people think that believing is enough, and while belief is the spark, action is what keeps the fire alive. And not just any action, intentional, meaningful action. It's about aligning your actions with what you want to create. You can't wish for abundance and act from a place of scarcity. You can't dream of love and treat yourself without care. What you give out is what you attract back. Let me share a story with you. There was a woman who felt like she had lost everything. Her career was at a standstill, her confidence shattered. All she had left was a small freelance contract that barely covered her bills. She could have given up. She could have let the fear take over. But instead she chose to start small. Every morning she would sit quietly and say, "I trust that the universe is working for me." She took the actions she could, no matter how insignificant they seemed. She applied for jobs, networked, and improved her skills. At first, nothing happened. But then the opportunities began to come, slowly at first and then all at once. Within 6 months, she was offered a position beyond what she thought was possible, in a company she had once dreamed of working for. What changed? She did. She stopped waiting for the world to hand her something and started creating her own magic. This is the same for all of us. Magic doesn't mean that life becomes effortless. It means that your energy, your mindset, and your actions align so deeply that life begins to flow. But it all starts with you. Working in silence, facing your doubts, and trusting the process. Take a moment to reflect. How often do you sabotage your own journey? Maybe you dream big but immediately dismiss those dreams as impossible. Maybe you say you want abundance, but deep down you don't believe you're worthy of it. These are the blocks that keep you from stepping into your full power. Here's an exercise for you. Close your eyes and imagine the life you want to create. Be specific. Where are you? What are you doing? How do you feel? Now ask yourself, what's stopping me from living this life? Often the answer isn't external. It's fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, or even fear of success. But here's the truth. Fear is an illusion. It only has the power you give it. If you're feeling overwhelmed, start with gratitude. Gratitude is the quickest way to shift your energy. Even in the hardest times, there's always something to be grateful for. The roof over your head, the meal you ate today, the people who support you. Gratitude doesn't ignore the challenges, it gives you the strength to face them. There's also something powerful in forgiveness. Forgiveness of yourself for the mistakes you've made. Forgiveness of others for the pain they've caused. Carrying anger, guilt, or resentment only weighs you down. When you let go of those burdens, you make room for new possibilities. And don't underestimate the power of declaring what you want. Speak it out loud, write it down, and vision it every day. When you declare your intentions, you send a signal to the universe that you're ready. But remember, the universe doesn't respond to desperation. It responds to clarity and trust. One last thing, magic is contagious. When you start living in alignment with your purpose, you inspire others to do the same. The people around you will feel your energy shift, and some may even follow your lead. That's the beauty of working on yourself. You're not just changing your life, you're creating a ripple effect that touches everyone you meet. So what are you waiting for? Start now. Work in silence. Take small, consistent steps every day. Trust the process, even when you can't see the results yet. And when the time comes, you'll look back and say, "Life, you've surprised me." I love you. The magic is within you. It always has been. Discover it,